welcome to the Psychic Coffee Shop. I'm with the Divine Angel Whisperer tonight, Miss Divine Angel, and I'm Aeson Knight, and we're having a real fun time here at the coffee shop tonight because we're going to be talking about Miss Divine. But there was other stuff that made our newsfeed too. One of them being the Emperor of China wants to retire, which would make sense. I mean, you know, he's been the emperor for a number of years. I think he even was the one that negotiated the end of World War II. Isn't that correct, dear? So he's wanting to retire, and they don't know what to do about that. What's your thoughts on it, Divine?
From what I see, actually, he is 82 years old. And I think he should be able to retire, but as we all know, Japan is a country that has deep, deep traditions, and he wants to appoint his son to this job. As far as I can see that, I think it should be done. He should be allowed to retire, even if they have to change a few things. He should be. I think based on health problems and his age, he should be able to do that. I don't know if they if they allow him to do it, but based on his age, yeah, I think he should be.
Well,
he's an emperor for life, yeah.
Yeah, he's set to be emperor for life. That's kind of like our job. Do you have a retirement plan? I don't.
I don't either. I will never retire, believe me that. I'm pretty sure that I work until I drop. That's funny, though. No, yeah, no, you're right. I think I seriously don't have a retirement plan, no.
Me either. You know, I want to be 85. Granted, I'll probably move down to a nice warmer climate here, off to Florida or somewhere, and we'll retire comfortably there. But I'll still be taking calls and clients because, I don't know if you've heard the story because you're new here with the coffee shop. I went on a vacation. Going on vacation, we went up in the mountains. At the time, my partner made sure there was no internet. We did not take the computers, and none of the cell phones worked. So, because normally I don't get vacations. It's normally a working thing for me. And so he was determined that I needed a vacation, and by golly, I was going to get one.
Okay.
And, so get up there. The little Amish girl comes in. I do a reading for her. The guy comes to fix the hot tub. He gets a reading. A couple other people that, because it's a group of cabins come in, they come for reading. And he's like, can I not get you anywhere to take a vacation? I looked at him and said, I hear Easter Island's nice this time of year. So I
think
hope
we
that
never
they
do
let him retire. No,
yeah.
Psychics never can retire, honey. It's not allowed. We signed up for here. The only way we get out quickly is a nice heart attack. So that we can retire on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or falling asleep and smiling, like a few of the other.
Wouldn't that be awesome? That is exactly what I want to do. I want to fall asleep and then wander off, to the other side and say, oh, okay, goodbye, I'm gone. That would be my way, how I wanted to leave this earth plane.
See, I remember one year at Silverbell, which is a mediumship training camp up in New Jersey.
Okay.
They had a few mediums that just went to bed one night and didn't get up. I mean, there was like 3 of them that took off at the same time. And I'm like, that's weird. However, I think that's probably the best retirement plan. It's just retire from the plane. But hopefully he'll be allowed to retire because he's not like the Queen of England. That's something that I found interesting is he's more a leader within the country. And he's 82. He doesn't want to go to this and listen to this one yap and go this one and listen to this yap. So hopefully he'll retire. Yeah. Now, the other thing that hit our newsfeed, and I'm sure it's pissing a lot of people off, is Delta is still having problems out of their computers. Yeah. What I find scary is that everything is within the globe is controlled by one data center. That just seems terrible to me. I have multiple computers with offline backups.
Yeah.
I can't believe that one international company only has one data center. Now, you've traveled extensively internationally, I'm quite sure, because you were originally in Germany and then you came to America. What's your thoughts on this? Doesn't it worry you?
No. It worries me because when they only have one data center and something is going wrong, it affects so many people. And, I wouldn't fly with Delta, to tell you the truth. I had a bad experience with them. Actually, when I came here, we were landing in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I was supposed to fly the same night out to San Francisco. And we were all stuffed in that little plane because our other flight wouldn't go for some reason. That was 16 years ago. So, and that flight was the most horrible flight I have ever experienced. It was horrible.
Well, it's weird that they sent you with a connector plane because when I have to fly out of here, unfortunately I have to fly Delta because it's either Delta or U.S. Air is international. So I normally have to fly out Delta because U.S. Air just has a bad track record. Yeah. But I fly into Cincinnati, and I like that airport. I really do. It's small. It's comfortable. It's one of the few that still have a smoking room that's inside. But, I've never had problems out of their planes. But now that I found that they don't have, updated information, I might have to rethink and take another look at U.S. Airs. Yeah, even though I don't like them. Of course, I hate flying. I love to fly, but I hate the airports. That's why I normally drive everywhere. Hopefully, including when I go to Canada, I'm going to be taking a car so that I can just drive up. I can schedule my own stops. I can enjoy my own cigarettes. And I'm going to sound really mean, but so I don't have to listen to crying babies. God. The last flight I took out to L.A., it was a 5-hour flight, and that poor child cried from the minute its mother stepped on the plane till the minute that mother stepped into her car. Oh. Now, did you travel with your daughter when she came, and was she that small?
No, my daughter was 13 at the time. Oh. So, actually, when we came to the U.S., I flew from Berlin to Brussels, and from Brussels we flew. I never forget that airline because it was super awesome. We flew with Sabina Airlines. It was a huge plane. It was super comfortable, and it was really awesome. So that flight was good, but as soon as we landed in Cincinnati, Ohio, and had to take that connecting flight to San Francisco, that was kind of, and ever since, I haven't been back to Germany all this time because I had to. No, I haven't.
Wow.
And I have family, and my brother just, we reconnected a few years ago. It's pretty interesting. I have a pretty interesting life story. So,
yeah, and we're going to be talking about that in a little bit.
You will get to know me a little bit better. So.
Well, not only me, but our listeners, because they love your show on Sunday nights. For those that don't know, Divine Angel hosts a show on Sunday nights at 9 or 10, honey.
No, it was 10 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, for some reason I keep putting you at 9, so I guess I think that you should be in the Central Time Zone.
It's not far. Central is actually not so far away. Like on both ends. Central, like Oklahoma, is not far away, and I believe Texas is not too far away either. But I'm in Mountain Time. I am calling myself a mountain monkey because I love the mountain.
Cool. I will have to remember that because one of your neighbors, well, not next door neighbor, but one of your neighbors is Miss Lady Raines, who's our other co-host. She's in
Yeah.
Denver, Colorado. So, you two will probably come next summer, might do a meetup or something. I think that would be cool for the two of you.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. I mean, I have my I call her my sister-in-law. The sister of my late life partner is actually in Aurora. So, and the other is in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So it's pretty interesting.
I know that Raine is not that far from Aurora, because I know she looked at moving there originally. So that'll be fun. So here's a question. What type of coffee does Angel Divine drink?
What kind of coffee I drink?
What type of coffee do you drink?
I drink a cup of Angel coffee.
Oh, so does it float to the table?
Yeah, it's always there.
Cool. I drink Kona because I need the extra sunshine.
Yeah, no, I drink all kinds. I drink coffee from early in the morning till night. I don't mind. I like Colombian roasts. I like all the roasts that are a little bit more on the stronger selection. That's my cup of tea.
Right, and that's what I see with a lot of psychics. We like a nice, dark, heavy coffee. We don't like some light, fluffy coffee. We either like a really dark coffee or a really good, rich coffee, or we don't like coffee at all. And I don't trust the ones that don't drink coffee, because there's just something wrong.
That's funny. Yeah.
Oh. So, you originally grew up in Berlin?
I grew up in Berlin, yeah. I was born and raised in Berlin.
So the culture is different there. How do Germans really take to psychics and people with certain extrasensory perceptions?
That is actually very interesting. Germany is a country that has, I would say, 3 categories of people. We have religious people, we have atheists, and we have spiritual people. So, under spiritual people, we understand like truth seekers, individuals that like psychics, and so on. Then we have, but the majority of people looks like they are atheists. So German people are in general not that religious anymore. I was raised Lutheran, but I left my church because I have seen people that were, constantly asking for forgiveness, but they were doing, by the same token, when they turned around, they were doing the bad stuff again, and I couldn't deal with that. So I really turned my back on the church. So, and I became a truth seeker. Today I am more, I'm very spiritual, but I also read a book that is very interesting. That was actually channeled by angels. That is how I see it. And it talks about that See You Rentier book, if people have heard of it. It's very interesting. I like it. Okay. I read it, and I also believe in it. But my main focus is spirituality, because I believe that we are all individuals that are in one universe, and we are all spiritual beings. So we are all light beings, and that is how I see it.
Yeah. So, and I like that. I like that theory with you. Do you think that replaced the theory of real? That was like the 1930s and 40s theory throughout Germany?
Can you repeat that? I didn't really understand.
Sure.
That. Okay.
Are you familiar with the German theory of real?
Of real?
Real. It's a V sound. Okay. It's something that came up in my studies, and I thought I'd ask you about that. It popped out of my head, if you had heard about, a lot of because this is what a lot of people don't get is out of Germany, a lot of parapsychology studies, a lot of what we do now during the 20s and 30s was happening in Germany. And that's where it kind of grew up out of. A lot of occultism was coming out of there, you know, and a lot of the research and a lot of the channeling information. And, you know, that society...
It's interesting, yeah.
Yeah. I'll send you the video on it because there's a YouTube video. I'll send it to you for you to watch. And maybe you can help me pronounce the word better because I know it's a German word and I know the English is butchering it, which they do a lot. Yeah, I'm not saying it correctly. Butchering, cutting up. You know, like...
Yeah, that would be, in German, that would be a little bit different, yeah.
Yeah. Because it is a German word, and then us English people don't throw our tongue around it just right.
Yeah. Schlachten.
Yeah.
Cutting up. Butchering, Schlachten. It's when you kill an animal. Yeah.
Right. No, hon. Right, but I said...
Fleischer.
Fleischer. But the word vril, I know that we're butchering it.
Huh. Send me the video and I will definitely take a look at it. And it would be very interesting. Yeah.
It will. Was it hard for you to settle in the U.S. because the lifestyle is a little bit different? And I've heard reports of Americans having trouble settling in Germany, so I just wondered if it was the same.
Well, let me tell you, the biggest challenge for me, actually, I grew up with American kids around the corner, basically, from my grandma's house. I would say the biggest challenge was the food, and still is. I need to say that I have noticed in this country, and I don't want to insult anyone, but I have a feeling the food here is so much more processed, and you can't even get a good bread that is not super processed or anything. I make most of my stuff myself. Yeah, I miss food from Germany, but I have a German bakery, or we have a German bakery, for example, in Colorado Springs, where I can buy stuff. I found actually another place in Illinois that is really, really good, Stiegelmeier, where I get my some of my sausages and even cold cuts and stuff like that. So yeah, the food was a challenge because nobody likes to eat burgers or pizza all the time. So yeah, that was definitely a little bit different. But what I really like here is, and I think I have inherited that from my father, who is American actually. You know, here you can in the United States you can build something. You can build a business. You can live freely. You can speak your opinion freely, which you can in Germany too. However, it is in Germany you need permissions for everything. You need paperwork for everything. So I was really amazed on. I saw actually a German website that has psychics, kind of like a chat phone, like we have here, like psychic.biz or they have something like that now in Germany. I was really, really amazed that something like this came up over there too. And everything needs permission. And I don't know. I feel so much more free here, you know.
Well, good.
That is awesome. Yeah, food was the only challenge, and I like the laid back lifestyle. Things are a little bit different. Here you need a car for everything, so I never learned how to drive. Kind of fun. I live out in the country, and I get my groceries delivered and all that kind of stuff. So,
Right.
Yeah, I have no other option right now, But
Right
that's
now.
good, though. I love it.
I think it's interesting. You're not the only one that has complained about the food. I have a friend that lives close here, and she would buy stuff at the store, and I'd be like, "What in the world are you doing?" And she says, "This is, like she would get seltzer water to drink, and these wafer like cracker things that had zero taste to me." And she just loved it to death, and she would take like the juice and salsa water and say that she couldn't find her sodas here. And I'm like, Coke is right there, and so's Pepsi. What type of soda are you looking for? And she's like, "Oh no, those are awful. They're filled with, who knows what they're filled with. They just taste like crap." And I'm like, wow. But she can make the best marble pound cake. Oh my God.
I make
so
those
delicious. You do. Now here's another thing. Do you have to make cookies in September for Christmas?
Yeah, I start out September, October, Yeah,
because they have to sit.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yeah, there's a specific cake that we make too, and that needs to sit for a long, long time. Yes, we do our cookies very early. They have to sit in the bin, for quite a while.
Wow,
Absolutely
that just amazes me. And they never go bad, which is even stranger. Because us Americans,
that was really good, though.
3 days and the food is, you have to throw it out. But over there, the food that she made and the food that she had mailed to her, because she was like, she still had like, I think one of her daughters was still over there and a sister, and they would like mail her food. She'd send them money or francs, I guess, or whatever, and they would mail her back food.
Believe me, I get those francs from Illinois. There's a German place that they have the original recipes, and you get the most delicious bratwurst and all that good kind of stuff. Oh my God! I mean, it costs a little bit more, but it's totally worth it. I love it.
If it tastes right, it tastes right. And, we all grow up with our different tastes. And I've noticed some foods have just gone too sugary for me as I get older, too. So, you're an angel whisperer. When did angels start talking to you?
Angels started, I think it started out when I really think about it, when I was a little child, but I just didn't realize it. I had imaginary friends when I was little, and I always had the feeling I had somebody talking to me, and that knowing, having deja vus and stuff like that. So it's pretty interesting. I just was thinking about something today. What was pretty interesting. My mom always she did not acknowledge the gifts that I had, and she never encouraged it. So my mom and I had always a very, very, it was not a very loving relationship from her end. So it was also an abusive relationship. So, and that is where the spirituality came in. I was very intuitive already as a child, not realizing it. But now I remembered something today that was very interesting. My mom actually ordered some stuff at some point in time to, like, those little amulets or whatever talismans to get prosperity and abundance. So you can get those things out there, even in Germany. And I found it pretty interesting that she tried to do something like this. And she was always telling me at one point in time when I actually, the reason why she didn't want it to acknowledge that is I think my mom was simply scared. And there is a story that when she called me a name, and I made her cry. When I had my my near-death experience, my grandfather came to me and told me, you know, you need to tell your mom she shouldn't be so bitter. I got her gift. And I was so amazed by it, what he told me. He said, I got her gift. I got her gift. My grandfather was shot, was in the army, in the German army, and he was shot, and he suffered a head injury, and he passed away from that. My grandfather was in 1945, very shortly before the Second World War ended, and my mom was at that time 10 years old, and my grandfather loved to read. He wanted to become a doctor, and so what happened there was that my mom made a little bookmark for him out of leather, and it was a little red heart. She never ever talked about this.
Right.
And my grandfather told me, tell her I got the gift. And when I came back, and I woke up from the anesthesia. I came out of that surgery that I had. My mom wasn't there right away, but when she came to visit, I told her, Mom, I need to talk to you. And she said, what's going on? And I said, this might make you sad, but it can also make you happy. And she said, what's going on? And I told her, I said, Grandpa told me that he got your gift. And she looked at me and she said, what are you talking about? And I said, you were 10 years old and you gave him a little red heart that you made out of leather. And he got the gift and he told you not to be so sad and that he is okay. And she looked at me and she started crying and she told me she never ever told somebody about that. That was pretty interesting.
Very much so.
Yeah. And she called me, ever since she called me actually, a little witch, because she couldn't understand how this connection came about.
Right. And rarely do they ever get it.
Yeah.
I don't think parents ever get that full understanding of, especially when they're parenting a psychic or a gifted child, and it's like, well, A plus B. Nope, sorry, I've decided that we're going to start with X and Z first.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit hardening. So can you do me a favor and settle a debate that's been going on around here? Do they actually have wings?
Angels?
Yes.
Well, that's interesting. It depends on how you see them. I am telling you, I have personally not really seen an angel. I hear them. Okay. And I can tell you one thing, they are light beings. They are really, really tall. So from what I know, they are really, really tall. And I believe the reason why people perceive them or why people think they have wings is because they can move so quickly from one place to another. And that is also one reason why it's a little bit controversial, but for those of you guys who know Doreen Virtue, she also calls fairies earth angels. And I believe that. I totally believe that, because those little beings indeed have wings. Fairies have wings, yes. So,
small fairies
and I
have
believe,
wings, yes.
I believe that angels can be anything. They can materialize. They can have wings. They can, because they are light beings.
Right. But no, that's always been a debate, because, you have one angel communicator that says, yes, they have big, flowy wings that, it depends on which type of angel they are, on what color their wings are. And the other one says, they don't have wings. They've never had wings. What are you talking about? It's like some people think fairies are these little tiny puffy flaky things, and other ones see them as the Kelks did, which was huge and tall and big and, perfectly animated. So I think that it really does depend on the communicator on how they see them.
Exactly. And I see angels how I want to see them. So, for example, Archangel Michael appears not necessarily to me as a very tall, blonde, muscly person or angel. He appears to me more like how I want to see him. I mean, I don't necessarily go by pictures or anything. And Archangel Michael is one of my favorite angels because he protects. And I like, who else do I like really? Archangel, I have actually two favorites. Archangel Michael, because my first name, I was named after Archangel Michael. My mom didn't just know it. She didn't know what this means, but she did it.
Right.
And I have a funny story to that too, because one of my close friends, called me Princess, and I asked him, "Hey, Pater, why do you call me Princess?" And he said, "Well, because you were named after Christ Michael, or Archangel Michael." And I said, "Oh, okay, thank you, and I thank you for the compliment." So there is actually in the Urantia book, you will find a Christ Michael. So that's quite interesting.
Right.
And I love Archangel Raphael because he's constantly around for healing, and that is another thing that I love to do. I love helping people. So I consult him when I need help. And there's a third one that is Archangel Metatron. And Archangel Metatron is apparently one of those angels. He is the only angel that was in human form. There's no other archangel who was a human before, and which is very interesting. And I love Archangel Metatron because he is the teacher to me.
Right.
And I can learn a lot from him. So, yeah, talking to angels, I started very early in life. And working with them actually way later.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, you talk about working with your grandfather, and I know that you have or currently or have worked with other crossed loved ones. Do you notice a difference in the tone or the vibration that says, "No, I don't have your angel here, I have your grandmother here"?
Yes, there is a vibration. It's more, angels are different. Angels are coming. For example, I give you a very good example on that. I had shortly after my life partner passed away, I had a dream, and that dream was so vivid and so it still gives me the chills when I think about that. Yeah. So my late life partner came to me with a very, very tall, very soft-spoken man at his side. And I asked him, "Hey, Conky, who is that?" And he looked at me and didn't say anything in the first moment. And the tall man said, "I am his angel. I am his guardian angel, and I accompany him." And I said, "Oh, okay, that is awesome." And then I had really the time to, in that dream, to talk to Conky. His real name was actually Dennis, and I asked him a few questions, And the most significant thing that he told me, he said he thanked me that I told him that I let him go. And that was, I didn't have the very last minutes. I didn't have the very last minutes with him. However, he knew exactly what I said. And that was so interesting that this came out in that dream. And ever since, I know there's a difference when you meet a loved one on the other side or an angel. An angel is always, you feel that presence. It's always something very, very special. Your loved ones on the other side are very special too. However, angels are coming to me in a different way. I hear them and I feel them. And my loved ones, they are going through their different things that they do on the other side. So, for example, my late life partner, when he crossed over, he was taken by that angel, and he was hesitant to leave. He wasn't really sure if he should go or not. And I told him, I remember that when I was told, I told him, I said, you know what? If you are ready to go, then go. I'm okay with that. And I think that was the most important thing for him, that he had the assurance that he could leave. And that angel then apparently came and helped him to cross over, to make that decision. And that was really good. So that is how I know there are differences in beings, how they come to you.
Right. And I think that there is a lot of difference there in the energy at times, in how people perceive. But I just want to kind of take a sidestep for a minute. I used to very much be, a nurse, and I've cared many times. I've been at that bedside. That is probably the most important step someone can do, is to let them go, to tell them that it's okay to move forward.
Yes.
That their mission's done or whatnot.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard, it's not happy, but it's important to do. So I'm kind of glad that you got to do that. Because it kind of frees them. So, darling, let's kind of take a break, and when we come back, let's take some calls, and we'll see what the angels have to say and what the tarot's got to throw in there with it, shall we?
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome,
sure.
hon. Okay.
And you'll find us at www.themagichappens.com, your free online magazine.
Are you at a crossroads in your life? Or are you feeling stuck and not sure where to turn? We can help. Visit our website at psychic.biz from your computer, smartphone, or tablet, where you can get accurate readings and insight by speaking with any one of our tested advisors. We offer live chat, video sessions, one-on-one phone calls, and even email readings. We have several gifted psychics, tarot readers, astrologers, and other healers from around the world who are available to you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Your initial chat is always free, and our psychics do offer special prices and low per-minute rates. Visit us today at psychic.biz and get the guidance you need today for your tomorrow.
You're listening to the Magic Happens Radio Network, sponsored by the Magic Happens magazine. You'll find us at www.themagichappens.com.
So I'm a cat, and I just moved in with this new human, and she's got this little toy she's always playing with, all day long. Tap, 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 bloop, bloop. She can't put it down. There it is. Oh, and get this. She even talks to it. Last week she asked it for Chinese, and guess what? Egg rolls showed up. Like magic. Humans have cool toys.
A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet. Be that person. Adopt. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the ShelterPetProject.org.
Do you have burning questions you need answered? We all do. Visit our website at psychic.biz where you can find accurate psychics, tarot readers, and astrologers from around the world who are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You can have your questions answered anonymously and right from your computer, tablet, or smartphone. The introductory chat is always free, and we offer low per-minute rates and special promotions. Our online psychics offer helpful, practical guidance into what matters most to you. Visit us today at psychic.biz.
And you'll find us at www.themagichappens.com, your free online magazine.
Well, welcome back. And Devon, honey, are you ready to take some readings?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. Now, guys, because we broadcast out of West Virginia, I need your name and birth date and your question. We don't do general readings on this show, and we're probably not going to get into some deep mediumship because that's something that's a lot more private. So you might want to reach Divine over on psychic.biz, which psychic.biz has a few commercials running right now, so it's not that big of a thing. Then you have Summer 16, which will give you $5 free. And they have, because you are a listener of the Coffee Shop, if you add the coupon code COFFEE, they'll give you $10 free. So, that gives you a good 30-minute reading for the price of 15. Once they sign up and get everything together with either one of us, because you and me are right in the same price range. So, all right, our first one is from 562. 562, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Yvonne. My birthday is August 14th, 1984.
Hi, Yvonne. How can we help you, hon?
Hi, I'm wondering on when am I going to meet a new man?
Devon, you want to take this one, hon?
I can certainly do that. So I need to apologize for this little sound in between. I think I have a dog in front of my door, and my dogs wanted to bark, so I have to say, Okay, Yvonne, let's take a look. Okay. So when you will meet a new man, let's take a look here. It is very interesting. I always say, Yvonne, that love comes to us. So it's not anything that is necessarily something that we can kind of like order, if you know what I mean. The universe will definitely help you when you are raising your vibrations to a point where you can be open and receiving for that new love that should be coming your way. What I see here is actually that you will meet someone around, I would say, from what I see here, late fall, almost winter time. It might take a little bit. Is there anything that you had in the past that you have to heal from?
Yes, I'm just broke up with my boyfriend. His name is John. So probably healing from that still.
Yeah, and that will take time. But if you give your angels and your spirit guides permission to help you, they will certainly stand by your side. And also what I always suggest is healing is so important. So important, because you don't want to get into a new relationship with the baggage from the last one. Okay?
Yeah.
So heal from it first, and it doesn't take that long. When you meet someone, you know, that person. Actually, you said August 14th?
Yes, August 14th.
You know, actually, the Lion Gate is open until the 12th. What I would like for you to do is, since it showers us with abundance, and especially you, since you are a Leo, write down the number 8. Visualize the number 8 for abundance and prosperity. It will help you. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
And don't worry. You sound a little bit anxious.
Yes, I am.
Hmm?
Yes.
You don't need to be anxious, okay? Everything is okay. Don't be nervous. Okay, it's all good. Alrighty, hon.
Okay. Thank you.
You will be fine. You are very welcome. And listen to us on Sunday as well, okay? I will come up with some new meditations, and I'm pretty sure you will like it. Okay?
Oh, okay, cool.
Take care, hon.
You too.
Will do.
Awesome. Okay. So let's move on to 805. 805?
Hi, thank you for taking my call. This is Donna. Hi.
Hi, Donna. What's your birthday, hon?
April 22nd, 1954.
Okay. How can we help you?
Well, I'd like to know if more money is coming in because I have been meditating. I meditate every day for an hour, and on 2 different occasions I heard miracle, and out of nowhere it just came in, and so I was, yeah. So
that's your guides trying to get your attention and go, hello, something's coming up.
Oh.
I do feel more money coming for you. But this isn't windfall, just follow my lap money. This is, okay, we want you to go do this, and we're going to pay you this amount of money to do it. Okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to say within 9 weeks. And it's a large amount of money. Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
And I feel like this really begins a new cycle for you, dear, financially. Kind of like this kind of steps you up and lets you go and do something brand new.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I'd like to do some traveling and, do some fun things.
Right. And I think that you'll be able to do that very easily, okay?
Okay. Great. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a great evening, dear.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Let's go to 780. 780?
Hey, Aeson, it's Jay calling. How's it going?
Hi, Jay. Good, hon. I'm going to let Devon take care of you tonight, okay?
Sure.
We need your birthday, Jay.
Oh, right. March 24th. Right.
Okay. So how can I help you?
Well, it's been an interesting time. I was going to tell Aeson that I did complete my journey with my yoga course finally. It was great inspiration, and I finally completed it. So really excited about that. I'm just getting used to getting back into it again. I was off for a week, so.
Nice. That is awesome. And
congratulations.
Are you into healing as well?
Oh, I think I am. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your question?
I just was going to say something about the outcome of my my yoga practice that I've been doing for the last 7 months. I've been talking more about it, and it's just like, yeah, there's going to be some great things that are going to happen from it too, in terms of my growth. So.
Yeah, it will continue to grow. Believe me. Also, think about we just have a very good period of time, and I mention it again, the Lion Gate is open. It happens every year from August 8th till August 12th. However, we are also in the Chinese year of the monkey, so it would be great. It means great abundance and prosperity. Also for you, if you visualize that and really write down the number 8 or visualize it over and over again, or whenever you have time, do that. It will help you to really, actually, really build more on your business and gain more success and so on. I just started out with yoga again, all by myself here. And I love it. You know, it's fun, and I think it's great what you do. And when you are into healing, you might want to include Reiki as well. So meditation, yoga, Reiki, that is a really good thing for you. And you will also succeed with that. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm just incorporating some of that stuff into my drum making workshop. So.
That'll be fun.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, it sounds really good though. Yeah, I need to get back into yoga because it helps me to help my back pain and other kind of stuff. So that's really good. Yoga is awesome, and so is Reiki. But you seem to be a healer, absolutely, and I can feel that energy. I can feel healing energy coming from you. That's pretty interesting.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Namaste, I can say.
Namaste.
Take care, okay?
Thank you, Aeson.
Okay, now let's go down. 302. All right, let's go to 561. 561, you're on the air. 561 once. 561 dropped. Okay, we'll go on to 4. 347, you're on the air. 347?
That's interesting. Do you hear that, Aeson?
Yeah, that shows me they're listening instead of calling in. All right, let's go to 610. 610, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Who do we have?
Hi, this is Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks for taking my call.
What's your birthday, honey?
2/15/1980.
Okay. How can we help you?
I was calling about what are you picking up as far as me selling a rental property? I recently did a few things. I switched realtors the middle of last month. And this past weekend, I dropped the price. And, I'm noticing that I have a lot of more viewings, like in the website and Zillow. Number one, I'm in the top 10% right now. Ooh. And the realtor is also doing a lot of work. So I just wanted to see what you're picking up as far as me, what you're picking up, if you're seeing any offer anytime soon.
Savon, are you getting anything on this?
Okay, I have one question for you, Sarah.
Sure.
I know it looks like, what was your birthday again?
2/15/80.
Okay. I feel you are quite intuitive yourself. So you need to listen to your intuition, okay? You are doing a great job in what you do. I have a good feeling about this. And you are waiting for an offer, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping for showings and stuff so to get an offer.
Yeah. You will. Yeah, you will. And pretty soon. Aeson, what do you think?
I feel like it sells in September.
Wow.
Okay, I feel like that you've got it into the sweet spot. You've got a realtor that will work because I don't think the last one worked too well. And I feel like this one's a little bit more hungrier, so they're going to be able to get this sold for you very quickly. And I don't feel like it'll be this long, drawn-out process.
Okay. Do you see, so you see me getting an offer in September?
No, it's you selling in September. That's when they hand you the check.
Oh, so then probably get an offer maybe in August, or someone will see it in August.
Right. Either that or they'll want a fast closing.
So you think they will see the property in August?
Yeah, I think they see it in August and buy it in September.
Oh, okay.
And they may
And
not
you
want
think...
the traditional 30-day closing. They may say, I'll buy this if you can close in 2 weeks.
That's very unusual.
Well, not really when you have an aggressive investor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're not going to want to wait around.
Right. Do you feel I'll be getting, since I dropped the price already, I'll be getting close to my asking price now? Or maybe my asking price?
Maybe a little more.
Yeah. And keep in mind, Zillow is a very good website, actually.
Yeah. You might be getting a little bit more than you're asking because they might, be someone there to be causing a bid or a little bidding frenzy, which is important. Okay?
Well, because maybe, see, the thing is, Zillow is showing that my property is worth more than what I have it for.
Right.
So just this week alone, I had so many people save it. Like right now, there's 39 people that saved it, and I'm in the top 10% for this week alone.
That is wonderful. That is very good.
Yeah.
And Sarah, again, I'm hearing. Please listen to your intuition. Okay, you're doing the right thing. You are on the right track. That's what I'm hearing. Listen to your intuition.
Okay. I mean, what I do, I just have a printout of the property and a few affirmations. I have it on my refrigerator, actually. And I look at it every morning when I leave, and I look at it when I come home. And I just repeat the words and the things that I have on there. So I'm visualizing it's happening already.
And write down the number 8.
Well, that, and I'm going to give you something else.
Yeah.
Are you burning any candles about this?
Candles? Well, if I'm usually not really
Okay. I want you to go look probably at the Family Dollar or whatever, because they have them a lot there, where they have Catholic paraphernalia at. And look for a St. Job's candle. This is historically a candle that will sell, that St. Job in general will sell anything. So you might want to look at that if you really want this unloaded quickly.
It's a dollar investment.
Yep. Put the listing underneath the candle, light it, and walk away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, do you see any issues as far as the when I do the inspection or any
None of that.
Is there going to be a lot of
None of that. They just want the property.
They want it. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, that's great. I'm looking forward to it.
Right. And it'll go really well and really smooth for you, honey. Okay?
Okay. That is very
All
good.
right.
Thank you so much, guys.
You're welcome, darling.
You're
Have
welcome.
a good evening.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, Miss Divine, honey, we've ran out of time. You have to come visit me again over here at the coffee shop. I love your show on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. here at the Psychic Coffee Shop. And y'all guys tune in. She's doing some really cool meditations, some really interesting meditations for you guys to use in your everyday practice. And, check out some different shows. We've got Conversations with Aeson. We're going to have Angel Walking starting up here soon with Angelica Rose, and she's going to be doing some angel walk-in stuff, which is a new theory for me. I'll give you that. So we'll have it'll be a learning experience for me and you. And of course we have Miss Sonia, and Miss Sonia does it on Tuesdays at 6:30 in the evening with the Oracle's Point of View. She had an awesome show this Tuesday. Go listen to it on our archives. She talked about the divine feminine and also giving yourself permission, which is a good topic too. All right, guys. Have a great night. Thank you again, Miss Divine. I hope you come back, and I'll make sure to have some nice dark roast waiting on you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good night, all.
Good night.